Abby and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my mini haul from my trip to Spain. I managed to bring home a lot of art materials, books, and home stuff, of course, so keep watching to know more about it. So for the haul, let's start with some prints and small stuff that I got. I mostly did my shopping in Barcelona because most of the things are actually there. I did do some art stuff shopping in San Sebastian because I had to get some art materials that I wasn't able to actually bring during my trip. So let's start off with this notebook. This is a Royal Talens. I don't know what size this is, actually very small. It's square and I really like the size, so I decided to buy this in San Sebastian at this store called La Casa del Artista. So I did some sketches here. I'm actually not done. I'm trying to make this like a black and white practice sketch, perspective practice notebook. So hopefully I get to finish most of them. I also got this Gaudi tile magnet because it's really nice and I couldn't just leave the store without getting this, and because the colors here are really nice, I decided to get this eraser as well. I got these, I believe, at Park Güell's souvenir shop. I bought this Canson Moval pad because I don't know, I just wanted to buy one, and apparently the black fine liner pen that I used smudged, so I really didn't like how this turned out, although it's not that bad. But yeah, this is a paper brand that I always use for my lettering, so I really had to get one. I bought this set of stickers. I don't know if they probably judge me because this is, I think, used for school or labeling, but I found it really cute and it's only like 1.55 euros. I got this, it's actually made in Germany. I got this in Raima. It's a art store chain in Barcelona. I also got this tiny Milan eraser to accompany it because I didn't want to get out of the store empty-handed, but everything else was just really expensive and I didn't need anything particularly new that I wanted from that store, so I saw these unique things and decided to just get them. So I bought this, where did I get this? I got this Stedler set in San Sebastian in this department store called FNAC because I was desperate for pencils. I forgot to bring, silly me, but I haven't actually used them, but they're just regular HB pencils. I just like that it came with an eraser, which I obviously used, and a sharpener. This one is such a cool find. And can we talk about how cute this envelope is? I mean, come on, it's so cute. I was in a flea market somewhere in the Gothic quarter on a weekend. I believe it was called Mercato Gothic or Mercat Gothic, something like that. I'll try to look online if I have like details about it. But I saw a couple of stalls selling old vintage coins and stamps. And of course, you know me, I like my stamps. And this bunch just cost 150 euros, and let me show you how much there are inside. It's really nice, and there's actually a Picasso one, so I found it really cool. Moving on, I did get some postcards because it's the cheapest form of art that you can actually buy. I bought this Picasso bookmark from the Picasso Museum. I saw this at some souvenir shop and I just liked how it looked very retro with the font and the rounded corners and the way that the photo was edited. If you know me, when I buy my postcards, I'm very particular with how it looks like, so this one was an instant buy. And guess what, guys? It's craft at the back. I got this Sangria postcard because it was too cute to pass up. I also went to Casa Mila La Pedrera. It's one of the apartments that Gaudi designed for the Mila family, so I got this postcard to accompany it. I also went to the Sagrada Familia, so of course I had to get this. This was like a draft of Gaudi's illustration for the Sagrada Familia. I'm not sure if this is the interior or the other side, like the passion side, and it's printed on this like textured paper, which I found really cool. I also purchased this Guernica, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. This is one of Picasso's obra maestras, meaning it's one of his best work, and it's actually, the original one is displayed somewhere in a gallery in Paris, so until that day comes that I get to see it, I just bought this postcard. I also got this on impulse. I have more IKEA stuff that I'll show you later on, but I got this booklet because one thing that I realized is IKEA in the US and in Asia, they don't really have stationery, but IKEA in Europe actually has stationery, which is pretty cool because I got washi tapes when I was in Berlin. So I got this booklet which has like floral stickers which are good for spring, and I love this color scheme. I'm really into this yellow and gray thing going on, and this blue just adds a little cool element to it. So I also like that it's nifty and it comes in a booklet, so anytime I want to bring these around, they're pretty good. I also went to this print store slash gallery in Barcelona. It's called Miscelenea. So one of my publishers actually brought me there for like a snack. There's a bar upstairs, but downstairs there's like a shop with art prints from Spanish artists, contemporary artists. So I decided to just get one print because I wanted to spice up my upcoming studio. So I got this. This I think is like A4, a plant print. It's really cute. So next up is my book loot. Surprisingly, I got a lot of books because I was not planning on this, but my publisher did give me some of their publications and published books. I will link the publisher's name down below if you want to buy online. I think they ship around Europe. They're called Monsa Publications. These three, I bought them on my own. I'll show them first to you guys. So this one, I got this. It's entitled Book Cover Design from East Asia. It's compiled by Counterprint, a publisher in the UK. I looked them up on Instagram. So I saw this at a chain bookstore called Laie CCCB. I will also link it down below. It showcases some Japanese designs, and I think as a designer and artist, I really need books like this that are handy and very inspirational that I can use for future ideas. I really like this one. I also really like this one. I mean, look at the flat images and how much they bring it to life. Sorry, I'm geeking out, but yeah. So here's what it looks like. I believe you can find this online as well. Next one I got is this sketch guide. I saw this at some sort of bookstore right across the Gothic quarter. You obviously can tell that I was there for a couple of days. So I've been seeing this sketchbook everywhere, but on the last day I decided to actually buy it because I really like how it looked like. It's like a sketchbook of things and basically what you will see while you're in the Sagrada Familia. I love the raw sketches and I love this page. It's just really, you know, as a lettering artist, this is really my favorite page. And it's hardbound, so you can tell why my luggage was almost gonna reach its 30-kilo limit. So apparently I didn't know that Frankie has copies in Spain. So I was looking for this Frankie issue for a really long time now, and I was in this random newsstand in San Sebastian near our Airbnb, and I was looking at all the magazines, and I always look for either Frankie or Flo. And I was lucky enough to see this loan copy of Frankie, so I decided to get it because the next day we had a 12-hour train ride to Barcelona. So I think this is the first issue for the year. It's really nice. I haven't really gotten a lot of gotten to read most of them, but I always look at Frankie's layout as well because it's so inspiring. It's so clean, but it's also very quirky and fun and colorful. Okay, let's move on to this loot, which I am so excited for, and I'm so excited to dive into these books. So these are from Monsa Publications. Thanks to Anna, Eva, and Jose for the copies and for welcoming us to your office. So we went to their office in, I forgot where it was, but it's like an hour away by train from our place in Barcelona. So we toured around the office and we got some books. So I'm gonna show you my first favorite one because obviously it's Wes Anderson. This is a Wes Anderson Tribute. So let me try to zoom it out a bit. Okay, so it basically features some work from different artists around the world, which highlights none other than Wes Anderson's films, which you know I am such a huge fan of because my birthday party was actually a Wes Anderson and Van Gogh themed one. So I'm just gonna show you a flip through of it. Usually, yeah, it has like a lot of fan art, which is really cool because I also do some fan art of Wes Anderson, especially Moonrise Kingdom. So this is basically how each artist or designer interprets Wes Anderson's vision through their work, and I love it because it integrates their own style, and you really see the different ways artists try to reinterpret his work. Let me see if I have my favorite here. I do remember, yeah, this one is really nice. And you can see all the different dynamics of each designer depending on how they are inspired. This one I really love, which they actually used for the IFC and IBC. This is actually pretty nice as well. I like the whole using elements and things because as someone who can't draw people, I like drawing things as well. So yeah, I really love this, and it's gonna be a mainstay in my bookshelf for sure. Next up is this unopened journal because I have no idea if I want to design this or just keep it in my shelf for now. It's a Barcelona journal. It's designed by a Spanish artist. Yeah, you can definitely get a copy of this in the Monsa website. It's a blank journal, which is good because if you're looking to bring a pocket journal when you travel, it's nice to bring something that represents the city. Next up is this book. I have not opened it yet. Let me open it. I believe some neighborhoods had a lot of urban art like Raval, I think, and Rambla. So it's really nice. I mean, look at it. There are a lot of street art. Until now though, I realized that most of the places in Barcelona are either like medieval style or a Gaudi or places that have a lot of graffiti and street art. So yeah, here are some of them. I really love them. And it's really handy as well. This one is my favorite book, guys. Obviously, you know why. So it's Vintage Barcelona. I've been taking a lot of pictures of the typography from storefronts. So this is like, that's easier for me. So it's basically a library of fonts and storefronts. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that. I really love it. Lastly, I have this book on modern architecture and design in Barcelona. So I really like this because, come on, I love architecture. And this is actually a rooftop of one of Barcelona's central markets, which has like a lot of food and grocery items, I believe. So I've yet to view them, but it's mostly like functional structures and more modern stuff. Although Barcelona does have a lot of traditional architecture and Gaudi style. It's called Modernisme, Catalan architecture, something. So there. I know you guys know that I love home stuff, so I went to this store called Muy Mucho at the last minute because I was like, I need to see this place. So I got this peace sign display thing. It's really cute, and I don't know where I'm gonna hang it for now, but it's gonna be in my room for now. And I had to get this tote bag because it's also very cute. So I got this for only like €3, and it's pretty functional because that day that I bought this was the day I got all of the books from Monsa, so I decided to put them all here. Let me show you some things I got from IKEA. So I got, except the groceries, of course, I got this basket. I actually have 2 of these because I need to store some stuff for my new studio, and maybe for now I'm gonna use this for my bazaars and pop-ups. But let me show you what I actually got, which took up a lot of space in my luggage. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Scadis pegboard, but I did order one that's coming this May. So I decided to buy the hooks in Spain instead, so I don't have to pay extra for that. So I bought these ones, which are supposed to be for washi tapes. This one for journals. And I have some hooks, and I got these clips. So they're gonna be really handy when I set up my pegboard in the coming months. So speaking of grocery items, since we're here, I will show you some of the stuff that I got. Because I'm extra like that. I actually spent more time in the grocery store than shopping for my clothes and things. So this is a Filipinos brand, which is funny because I'm from the Philippines and we are called Filipinos. But this one is a famous Spanish delicacy. It's actually quite good. It's only €1, and I think when you go to the grocery, it's just like 90 cents, so it's pretty good. I will just tell you how pretty these are. I was looking at the sardine section and like, I need to get some for my family, and I was like, I'm getting these ones because they're so pretty. So this is a popular brand of sardines and anchovies called Ortiz. I also brought some saffron, bought some saffron. I have no idea how to cook paella, so hopefully I learn how. I actually forgot to share about this, but lastly, I got this backpack from Pohorylle. It's apparently a homegrown brand in San Sebastian. It's so pretty, and I got it in yellow. I will link it down below, but I was able to visit their store in the old town in San Sebastian, and I was actually contemplating the whole day if I really wanted to get it, but I managed to get it. So I really like it because it's very lightweight, and I did use this for some of my days in Barcelona, and it has like a denim interior. So if you seal it up, it's actually like a belt, and I just really like how minimalist this looks. And what's great is actually fits my iPad, and it has like a protective covering, so it's not like, it's thin and light, but it's durable enough to hold my iPad and hopefully my laptop as well. So that's it for my haul. I hope you enjoyed me blabbering about so many things, but anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I will be sure to link all of the stores that I visited in the best way that I can, if I can find everything online. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell for new videos and updates. So I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!